Tennessee quarterback Hendon Hooker is coming off another great performance in Tennessee's 45-20 win against South Carolina. He's 4 total touchdowns yesterday. Just a great job passing the ball and running the ball, very efficient. And in the preview video, we talked about how we wanted to see Tennessee do some similar things that they did to Missouri. Do some short passes, take what the defense gives you. And we thought South Carolina's defense would pose a much more challenging be much more challenging and be tougher to move the ball down the field. And that was not the case, especially early on, right? Tennessee had 28 points in the first quarter for the second game in a row, 35 points at halftime, I believe. And they slowed down the second half. South Carolina's defense did buck up a little bit, but at the same time, Tennessee's offense changed some as well. But today we're going to talk about Hendon Hooker and break down some film to see what he did well. And in the preview video, we talked about Hendon Hooker taking some short passes and getting some screens going and getting that done early. And then when the defense creeps in, that's when we said, okay, take shots down the field. Even talking to some people, really involved in the Tennessee program, they echo the same thought. They said, I think we'll win the game, but I think it's going to be like a 31-13, 28-10 type game, and we'll pull away slowly. And I tended to agree, but that wasn't the case. They jumped off quick and fast, and we're going to see that they're able to go deep fast, and they used Hendon Hooker's threat to run the ball as well. And you're going to see that's my favorite play that they did. His fake rollout brought in the safety just a little bit, was able to hit them deep. So overall, Hooker played a great game. They were able to go deep and push the ball downfield early, and you saw some really good ball placement type throws from Hooker. From the first touchdown throw on the slant route, great ball placement. Pushing the balls down the middle of the field, great ball placement. So that was the biggest takeaway for me. Yeah, he was athletic. Yeah, he was able to make accurate throws. He had some underneath throws as well, but some good ball placements downfield, which you're going to need whenever you start playing, when Georgia comes up, when Florida comes up. And so really good stuff to see. So anyways, we're going to dive into Hendon Hooker's film. Real quick, let me read the box score. Sometimes I fail to do that. He was 17 of 23, 225 yards in the air, 3 touchdowns, no picks, right? Great job taking care of the football, 9.8 yards per attempt, so very good job pushing it downfield. Also had 66 yards on the ground and a touchdown, so 4 total touchdowns. Let's go ahead and dive into Let's go ahead and dive into Hendon Hooker's film, and like always, I just want to encourage you to just consider subscribing to the channel if you like any quarterback-related content, especially quarterbacks in the SEC. Let's get into it. So this is my favorite play of the game of the year so far for Hooker, so I want to start with this. This is a second touchdown to put Tennessee up 14-0, and any Tennessee fans that have watched our videos in the past or watched our preview video of the season whenever Hooker just transferred, we talk about plays like this where you could really use the threat of him to run and set up the pass play. You saw this at Virginia Tech, and now you're starting to see it some here, so it's nice to see this kind of end up happening, something that we previewed before the season started. So we're going to see the half roll here, sets up and throw, everyone dives in on his potential to run the ball, and you see a wide open receiver come across the field, deep cross / post route here. So we see him run. Like, this guy knows it. This safety knows it, right? I'm not sure if he's supposed to be back there, if he's telling him to get back there, but he knows it. He's still going this way, or he's taking an underneath route. Everyone else is pursuing Hooker. Hooker's able to come up, easy touchdown throw. But again, it's the threat of Hooker to run the ball that set this up. So great play design, way to be creative. A good throw by Hooker to make it a 14-0 game here. Again, favorite play of the game just because of the design and using Hooker's ability to run. So another good ball by Hooker here, and we're going to see him fit the ball into a pretty tight window. It's good coverage, kind of like a high-low concept or level concept, if you will. We're going to have a little dig route, and then we're going to have a post route behind him, right? So whenever Hooker sees him take the dig, he knows there's going to be space for the post, and Hooker does a good job fitting the ball there. This is after, I think, this is after the interception that Tennessee had when South Carolina drove it to the goal line. And so they're able to come down here. We're going to see Hooker, good job reading him, like he reads him, right? He sees him diving in, and so this, I don't know if you can see up here, this DB is facing the sideline. He's able to get behind him here or in front of him on the post. Good pass, good ball placement again, and we're going to see ball placement on a touchdown pass from Hooker in a little bit as well, but good ball placement from Hooker, way to push it downfield, and just really accurate downfield, which is nice to see from Hooker. Good play here. So Hooker's second touchdown pass, third touchdown pass of the game. And I want to show this because I think it's exactly what makes Hooker a good quarterback, what I like about Hooker. He takes what the defense gives him. So I know I showed some big plays earlier, but here's just a simple out route, 3rd and 7, takes what the defense gives him, and when you take what the defense gives you, more times than not, eventually you'll be able to kind of break stuff loose. So this should not even be like a first down, really, right? Like, theoretically, the defender should be over here, boom, kick a field goal. But when you keep taking what the defense gives you, you get defensive players out of position, No one there. Able to turn upfield. Does he even get touched? Doesn't get touched to the 1 yard line. So that's just not very good defense. But great job by Hooker, and a great example of if you're a quarterback and you don't force things, you're accurate underneath, and good things can happen when you get the ball to your playmakers in space. So good job by Hooker there. And again, not like a sexy touchdown, but one thing I like about Hooker the most is just taking the simple plays and letting big things happen from there. So Tennessee's first touchdown pass here, and we're going to see the defense does kind of what we thought they might do in the preview video, right? They go all in on the run. I know it's a goal situation, but they're stacking the box here, right? You got 8 guys in the box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 8 guys in the box. You can see snap the ball. Watch them all come in here. We'll watch this quickly. It looks like an easy throw, but it's a lot tougher than it looks, right? But the threat of the run game gets everyone in. Then they see it's too late to get back. It's actually good coverage by the DB. Great ball placement by Hendon Hooker, right? I don't want to neglect that. I want to kind of emphasize the ball placement. Great job there. Good ball placement, good catch. But again, set up by the run game, then Hendon Hooker being able to put the ball where only his receiver can catch it. Good touchdown there to get Tennessee up on the board early against South Carolina. So 2nd and 8, we're going to see South Carolina brings pressure. It is 28-0, 6 minutes left in the second quarter of this play. And this is a really good ball by Hooker again. Good ball placement and the ability to fit the ball into tight windows. You can see that I think he's getting more and more comfortable in this offense, and Heupel is able to kind of, in a way, scheme the offense to make it fit Hooker as well, right? So we're going to see 5 come, but that's okay. Hooker doesn't freak out. He knows he's got 5 linemen and a running back in to help. I say maybe just 4 come, but still a good job by Hooker in the pocket. Doesn't freak out with the blitz, stays in the pocket. Not a big window to fit a ball through, but he's able to do it. Good job by Hooker. Again, comfortable pushing the ball downfield, good ball placement. His confidence is really growing in this offense, and you can tell by throws like that. So another good run here by Hooker. And let's look at the point in the game right now. It's about under 7 minutes left in the game. Tennessee's up 38-20. It's a 3rd and 7. So the game is like for the most part over here, but South Carolina, came alive in the offense. The offense came alive in the second half a little bit, right? So game most likely over, but the run like this to pick up the first down is pretty much all but over here as they continue to let the clock go. So we'll see South Carolina bring some pressure. Good job. Hooker noticing right off the bat, hits the hole here. Man, it's so nice to have a quarterback that can run like this. Watch him one-on-one in the open field. Uses the ref as a prop almost. Gets more yards, breaks into the tackle, gets upfield. A great job by Hooker. Did I get the face mask there? Yep, got the face mask there as well. So big 3rd and 7 being able to run there by Hooker. So here we got a touchdown run from Hooker to put the Volunteers up 21-0. Nothing really crazy here, right? Just a good read by Hooker. Able to come up here. I think he almost goes untouched almost. So great job up front by the offensive line. Everyone blocking. Let's see, does he go untouched? Able to get there, hits the hole. Yep, goes untouched for a touchdown. It's a good job by Hooker. Nice to have that option when you get down to the red zone. So another run play by Hooker. Again, does a good job reading it. You got guys pulling to be a lead blocker. Good design as well. Able to get upfield for a first down here. We'll go ahead and check out the play. Good job reading his block. Patient runner and then dynamic athlete, right? Able to bust through that hole there. Good job by Hooker. Gets out of bounds, about 13, 14 yards on that play. Good run there. So again, just to recap, they're able to push the ball downfield a lot earlier than I thought they'd be able to, and that's what helped them get out to an early lead. And South Carolina, I think, they threw an interception and the fumble, so they had some turnovers as well that Tennessee was able to capitalize on. But the biggest takeaways that Hooker did was this his ball placement and the ability to fit the ball into tight windows and throw his guys open like we saw in those clips. Very good job. Good overall game by Hooker and way to continue to build on what they did last week. But I'm wondering from you, what do you think about Hendon Hooker's game against South Carolina? Let me know in the comments below, and we'll see you next time on our next quarterback-related video.